गोपेश्वराय शिव गोपेश्वराय हरे हरे भोले नमः शिवाय गोपेश्वराय शिवराय हरे हरे भोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरे भोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरे भोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरे भोले नमः शिवाय हरे हरे भोले नमः शिवाय। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
We'll begin our Kumbh Mela Sangam Satsang with a meditation. So let's all close our eyes. Allow yourself to find a position that's comfortable for you. Allow the eyes to close. The Kumbh is a perfect place to practice meditation because the outer noise never ends. And it enables us, due to the sacredness and the holiness of the energy here, it enables us to find that stillness amidst the chaos, to find that noiselessness amidst the noise. So amidst the noise of the outer world, allow yourself to draw deeply inward. Allow the awareness to merge with your breath. Don't try to change it. Just allow the awareness to merge with it. When noises in the outer world come, when thoughts come, when sensations come, don't allow your attention to be distracted, but also don't try to fight them off. That noise is always there. Simply draw the awareness back to your breath. As you inhale on this sacred day of Makar Sankranti, the sacred day of the sun returning back to our hemisphere, allow yourself to breathe in the sacred, the holy, the divine energies. And as you breathe them in, allow that light to touch and fill every aspect of your being. Breathe in. Breathe into your heart. Breathe into the deepest corners of your being. And bring that light from the sacred Sangam. Bring that light inward. Feel it filling you. As you breathe, notice where the breath flows and notice where it's stopped and constricted. Breathe it in. Feel the cells of your being touched and awakened and illumined by that light. And as you exhale, allow yourself to let go. Let go of the darkness that's being held within. Let go of the false identities. Let go of the roles that you play, the masks that you wear. Allow yourself to breathe them out and make space for the light to come in on the next breath. Breathe out the histories. Breathe out the unfulfilled expectations, the emotions. Allow yourself to be free of that. And breathe in. Breathe in the light of freedom.
Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Gently bring the palms of the hands together at chest level and rub them gently against each other. Place the cupped palms over your closed eyes. Gently open the eyes and lower the hands. On this sacred day of Makar Sankranti and our first Satsang in the Kumbh Mela from the banks of the Ganga and Yamuna and Saraswati. I thought that we'd begin Satsang with just a short bit about that. So many people over the last couple of days have been asking so many different questions, whether about Makar Sankranti, about the Kumbh, about this whole idea of a nectar of immortality. So I thought we'd begin with that and then open it up to the questions that anyone may have. That's usually how our satsang works. the nectar of immortality that the Kumbh refers to comes from a very, very beautiful story of the churning of the ocean between the forces of good and the forces of bad. And the forces of bad were beating the forces of good. They were fighting always. There's always been this conflict between forces of good, forces of evil, forces of love and compassion, and forces of greed and conflict. And so at that time as well, there was this conflict. And the forces of good went to God and they said, God, do something. Because the forces of evil are killing us. And because they will use any method, they'll cheat, they'll lie, they'll harm, they're winning. And ultimately, we will all be conquered, and the world will be full only of the force of evil. And so God said to them, okay, there is this nectar of immortality, because they had said, make us immortal, do something. Give us immortality so that these demons cannot kill us. So God said, okay, but in order to get it, you have to first churn the ocean. And here's the interesting part. You can't churn it alone. You have to churn it with your brothers, the forces of evil. Because in our lives, all of these stories have messages about our lives. And it's so easy for us to think, oh, I'm good, that person's bad. And what these stories remind us is that actually, the forces of good are brothers and sisters, of course, with the forces of evil. And that familyness, that oneness, that closeness reminds us that in our lives also, it's not that far. So God said, churn the ocean. Churn it with your brothers, the deep of immortality. So they churn forces of good on one end of the rope, forces of evil on the other end of the rope, and they're churning and churning. And out what comes? First, poison. And again, this is what happens in our lives. So many times in our life, we want goodness. We want something to be positive. We work for positivity. But what comes out instead? Negativity, evil, badness, poison. And so in this case as well, poison came first. What to do with it? Well, no one, of course, wants. And so what does he do?